Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Cup here, and what we're going to be doing today is a 2 PC setup here on the Caladrius channel, and I'm going to try to cover as quickly and as basic as I can when it comes to a 2 PC setup. I have a very simple diagram in front of me. So you have your gaming rig, so your gaming monitor and gaming PC. Then you have it connected to a capture card and it's sending the data over to your streaming PC and your streaming monitor. So this is the most basic setup that you can do for a 2 PC setup, okay? The main part that we're gonna concentrate on is this capture card. So for me personally, I love the Elgato, and I always stick with Elgato because they've never given me any issues. I had my first one 6 years ago and it never crapped out on me, but I thought it was time to upgrade to the HD60S Plus. So the HD60S is about $150 and it has a little bit of latency issues, but it's still a really good capture card. The HD60S Plus actually has zero latency, so your mic, your camera, and your game are all in sync already out of the box and ready to go. That's why I upgraded. Before, when I just had the HD60, I had to put a 800 millisecond delay on my mic and my camera so that it could catch up with my gaming. There are other brands out there, so do your research and pick whatever brand you would like to do, but for this video, I'm gonna be concentrating on the Elgato series. So now that we got the capture card out of the way, there are other programs that you need to download in order to get your audio and everything working properly for the 2 PCs. So for your streaming PC, you're actually going to be downloading all the drivers for the Elgato or whatever capture card you choose to use. Some capture cards are inside of the PC and some are external. I use external just because it's my preference and I'm just used to doing that. Little things to note. Your gaming PC is what you're going to hook your mic up to. Your streaming PC is what you're going to hook up your camera up to. So the next thing is, how do you get your audio over to your streaming PC? I use 2 programs. One is my Elgato Wavelink because I have an Elgato mic and I really love it. I'm going to try to explain this as simple as I can get. With the Elgato Wavelink, I can actually adjust all the volumes on my gaming PC. So you don't personally need to have this. I just love it as a creator. So for instance, my gaming audio is at a different level because I have my game, which is I play Call of Duty, at 100 for me, so I can hear all the footsteps, but I feel like it's too loud for other people on my stream, so I set it down to 70%. And for the streaming output, that sends it over to my streaming PC. And in order to get that over there, VoiceMeter Potato seems to be my favorite go-to when it comes to pushing my gaming audio to my streaming rig. So I'll put a link in the description over to the site for VoiceMeter. You can download whatever one you want, but I like the VoiceMeter Potato just because it gives me more options. So hardware input 1 will be whatever mic you have. Hardware input 2 is whatever your game audio you have. And then you will click whatever you want to send it to. I have mine kind of jumbled up because I'm doing other filters. But for the simplicity of it, all you need to do is set this to your whatever capture card you have. So in layman's terms, my hardware out is just the HD60S Plus. Okay? I'm sending my mic and my Wavelink, which is my game audio, to the HD60. So HD60 is the output, mic and game audio is the inputs. I have mine routed a little bit differently, but literally all you'll have to do is click the A1 to send it to your HD60S Plus. And that's as easy as it gets. One more thing I'm going to go over is if you're using an off-brand capture card or a lower budget capture card where it has a latency, all you need to do is for your camera that you're recording with, just right click it, go to filters, and then put on a render delay. Okay? And when you put on a render delay, you can put up the milliseconds, only up till 500 milliseconds. And then you'll have to add another one. This is what I had to do when I had my original HD60. I had to put 800 milliseconds, so I had to do 500 and 300 in order for my camera to match up with my gaming audio. So, and an easy way to figure out if you're in sync is to literally just go 3, 2, 1, right click. And make sure your mouth is matching your camera and your game is matching what you're doing. That's the easiest way I found to do it. And I've used it for so many years now. But luckily I have a capture card now that has a 0 latency and I don't have any issues with that. So a little bit of a fast recap. What we're going to do is gaming PC to capture card to streaming PC. All right, this is hooked up with whatever you want. I use display ports. Your capture card is whatever your preference is. Download VoiceMeter Banana or Potato to send your audio over to your streaming rig, and download OBS on your streaming rig. And that is about it. If you have any further questions about any of the software I use, or you're having issues with not getting stuff to register, make sure you comment below and we'll reach out to you. We have a very, very active Discord and a very active team. So there will be somebody pretty much all day that will be able to respond to you. I hope this tutorial was simple and got to the point and you can get everything running properly for yourself. Coming from the Caladrius team, we hope that you have a very successful stream and keep on the grind.